Trap, neuter, return, or TNR, is an effective three-part method that reduces the number of unspayed and unneutered feral cats in a community. This is done by trapping, spaying or neutering, and returning the feral cats. For more information about TNR, view BCS Spay Neuter Project's Introduction to TNR video. This is the last video of a three-part series and will cover how to return the feral cats from the vet and how to build a feral cat shelter. If you are in need of trapping a feral cat, make sure to first view BCS Spay Neuter Project's trapping video. In most cases, the cat will be ready to be picked up from the vet between 4 to 6 p.m. on the same day that its appointment was. When taking the cat home, make sure to keep it in the trap at all times. Unless you are advised otherwise, you will need to keep the cat overnight and release it the next morning. To help keep the cat calm, cover the trap with a blanket and place the cat in the trap either in a garage, utility room, or other protected area. The morning after the veterinarian appointment, take the feral cat in the trap to the original location where you found it. It is important to release the cat where it was originally found. Any sort of relocation can be very stressful for the feral cat and hazardous towards its health. To release the cat, set the trap on the ground and lift open the back gate. This is the gate opposite the one with the two metal rings on the side. Once the back gate is open, the feral cat should quickly figure things out from there. You have successfully trapped, spayed or neutered, and released a feral cat. Moving forward, you can identify that the feral cat has been spayed or neutered due to the ear tipping at the top of one of its ears. After the process of TNR, the traps can get quite filthy. Please thoroughly clean the trap by hosing it down and scrubbing it with soap. During storms or cold weather, oftentimes feral cats do not have enough adequate natural shelters. To help, you can create a feral cat shelter using 2 storage bins, some straw, and a plastic plant pot. The general layout for this feral cat shelter will be 2 lidded storage bins, a smaller one and a larger one. The smaller lidded closed bin will ultimately be where the cat shelters. This bin will be surrounded by a layer of straw and then will all be enclosed inside a lidded closed larger bin. There will be a hole cut on the side of the larger bin and one on the side of the smaller bin to allow the cat to enter. To keep the straw insulation sealed, a plastic plant pot will connect the 2 holes. For this project, you will need a smaller storage bin, preferably 18 gallons, and a larger storage bin, preferably 30 gallons. Make sure that the smaller bin can fit inside the larger bin with the lids on both boxes. If the boxes are of the same brand and style, there is a better chance they will fit. You will also need some straw and a plastic plant pot with a roughly 6-inch diameter. An important note to make is that you need straw and not hay. Hay will retain unwanted moisture and make the shelter cold and damp. Remember that straw is for shelter. For tools, you will need a box cutter or a knife, a hair dryer, a marker, and some duct tape. First, take your marker, the larger bin, and the plastic plant pot. On the shorter side of the bin, and a few inches above the bottom of the bin, use the marker to trace the edge of the plastic plant pot. Next, take the hairdryer and heat the part where you traced to make it easier to cut. Carefully cut out the circle in sections with the box cutter or knife. After the entrance has been cut out, take the smaller bin and fit it inside the larger bin. Then, push the smaller bin up against the side of the larger bin that has the entrance cut out of it. Take your marker and trace the hole of the larger bin out onto the smaller bin. Then take the hairdryer and heat the parts where you traced, like you did before with the larger bin. Carefully cut the circle in sections. After, take the plastic plant pot and cut off the end of the pot, turning it into a tube that will be used to connect the two holes that you previously cut out. I also cut out the bottom part of the pot into slits to make it easier to expand it. Try placing the plant pot tube in through the two holes and cut the holes larger as needed to ensure a good fit. Once the tube fits well inside the two holes, generously duct tape it in place while taping any rough edges. Also make sure that the lid can close on the smaller bin before taping the tube in place. Moving on to insulating the shelter, take the straw and place some at the bottom of the smaller bin. Make sure not to fill it up too high, otherwise part of the entranceway could be covered. Once the straw has been placed, seal up the smaller bin with its lid and some duct tape. After, fill up the surrounding areas with the straw. Make sure to have it full to the top of the larger bin. Once the straw has been placed and there are no spaces left to fill, put on the larger bin's lid and seal it up with duct tape. Congratulations! You have just created a feral cat shelter. Now you can place it in an area that is frequented by feral cats. Please fill out the quick Returning Feral Cats survey after completing this video. This helps us understand how to better help you.